Hey, spin enthusiasts. So I wanted to hop on here today and talk to you for a minute because there's something that I think a lot of people don't really understand when it comes to making a commitment to something, that you have to sacrifice something else. You can't commit to every single thing in your life. As wonderful as it would be if you had the time for that, and you can, go for it. But if you're really gonna commit to being like on a competitive color guard or something, you have to understand that you're gonna have to sacrifice something else. And that honestly was really hard for me actually when I got married, because in order to have a good marriage and a good relationship, I had to sacrifice some of my color guard stuff to be in my relationship. And same sort of thing goes with like a career. If you're going to have a career, you're gonna have to sacrifice something to spend more time working on that career. If you're gonna go to school, you're gonna have to sacrifice something else. So that's not to say you can't do those other things later though, because you can definitely do color guard now while you're young and then have a relationship later, have a career later. Or if you have a relationship that like shows up and takes off and you are worried that you're not going to be able to have that relationship later if you don't, take advantage of the situation now, cool. But realize that's going to cut into the time you spend doing something else. So always make sure you understand there's a trade-off of commitment whenever you do something like that. And if you want to be on a competitive team, then that competitive team, the coaches, the other team members, the director, everybody who's involved with that team is going to expect that you are going to sacrifice other things in your life to be on that competitive team. So just realize that as you're going like into color guard, there are color guards, there are programs, there are things that you can do that are not competitive, that are fun, and you can just work on them whenever you want. You can go and spin and hang out with friends or whatever, but know that a competitive team is a different situation. There are expectations there that need to be upheld because the team probably wants to win. And I mean, you probably want to win too if you're interested in joining a competitive team. So what you really want to do is make sure that you are sacrificing something so that you can put the time in on the competitive team and be competitive, basically. So hopefully that is some good advice that you can follow as you guys are getting ready to join your fall teams and do auditions for your fall marching bands. And I really, really hope we all get to have a marching band season this year. So far, it's looking good, but I don't want to jinx anything. And I'm not even superstitious. I just know how much we've lost in this crazy time. So I'll talk to you guys later.